Boom, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Deshaun, otherwise known as Afro Zabu Babu Dabu, but you guys can just call me just regular Zabu. That's just the shortened version of it. And this is gonna be not too long or too crazy of a video. I did just upload a Mario Kart video today, so go ahead and check that out if you'd like to. But we're here for Mr. Hushthemoto's newest song, "Be Like That." If you guys don't know who Mr. Hushthemoto is, he is one of my absolute best friends. Like, he's one of the closest people that I hold dear to myself. He's always been in the inner circle, and he's always been super dope. So I basically grew up from, like, being a kid transitioning to a teen to a full adult now. So shout out to you, Mr. Hushthemoto. Love you, man. And if you guys don't know, he is a talented musician. He obviously is a rapper. He started off playing ukulele. I remember when he first bought it, I was like, "What, you gonna play ukulele?" And he actually learned how to play it and like wrote some songs. Then he started getting into rap, and then he's been rapping ever since. But we're here to check out his newest single. I'm excited for this. I asked for permission to be able to listen to this because you never know. Maybe some people don't want people making reaction videos on their stuff, but he was gracious enough to allow me to make a reaction video. So thank you, Mr. Hushthemoto. Go ahead and do me a favor real quick, you guys. Down below in the description, I have his link tree posted. That way you guys can follow him on all his socials, on all his music streaming platforms. And I highly recommend you check out his music. He has a lot of his newer stuff and more, I guess, I would call it like Wave 2 Hushthemoto or like Phase 2 Hushthemoto is all on Apple Music. But if you want the older beginning of the stuff, like barely, like never recording in an actual studio, like spitting bars in a closet in his room, and that is seriously what he used to do. Like, that's the beginning. That is all on SoundCloud. I highly recommend you check out the old music on SoundCloud. That's my favorite music of Mr. Hushthemoto's, but I do like a lot of these like Phase 2 type things where he starts getting better production, cleaner sounding like vocals, and he started singing more, experimenting with auto-tune, working with actual people who produce and master and make his songs pop a little bit more. So there's a lot you can get out of Mr. Hushthemoto, and he's only starting. He hasn't even fully blown up yet, so hop on the train now because I love seeing the growth he's on, and not just because he's my best friend. I would enjoy this music even if I wasn't his best friend. But the fact that I do know so much about him makes certain bars and things that he says hit even harder. So I'll get into that later. I'm excited to hear the song. I got it all queued up. Go ahead and add this song on your Apple Music like I have. Let's do it. It definitely sounds like a Mr. Hushthemoto instrumental when you hear pianos and more of a somber tone. This is definitely a Hushthemoto exclusive. Okay, that's the sample. Be Like That. Okay, here we go. Hushthemoto.
Look, all I dream is foreign cars for the whole team. And I swear to God, man, it's the whole dream. And I've been thinking about this shit since I was 14. And I ain't gonna stop until I get the whole thing. Jordan 11s, legendary blues, they so clean. My ass is goofy, I ain't never gonna wear no jeans. Special occasion, maybe if I get me some more streams. People I knew growing up turned into some dope fiends.
Ooh. Ooh, okay. You feel me? Opening it up with some dreams, some things he has in his vision board in his mind, which is true. You know, we all want that kind of, or most of us at least want that kind of life. So far nothing too crazy, except for that last line where he said some people I knew growing up, you know, turning into some dope fiends. Hey, I'm not gonna say nothing. But that's just real life, man. It's real life. I can relate to that. Some people that I grew up, that I kept super close to me, or that I grew up in like elementary school with, and we were friends. You know what I mean? They go through life, and sometimes they feel like the only way out is by resorting to drugs, to the point where they let drug use overshadow hard work and actually, you know, working on yourself and thinking for the future. You know, they're just too busy dealing with stuff. So, you know, that's tough. That is tough, Hushthemoto. Why you do him like that? Chill.
I gave me some more streams. People I knew growing up turned into some dope fiends. Tequila in my cup, and you know I'm about to sip it up. My boy think he's a bartender, he about to mix it up. I ain't got no COVID, so you gon' call me sick for what I'm putting down. Are you picking up? We all trying to get rich as fuck. We all got our goals, but we can't afford to fold, cause we only getting old. I hate doing what I'm told, so I do this on my own. Yeah, I do this all alone. I be really in my zone when I'm spitting on this microphone.
Okay, so that whole little section, that was a little rough. It sounds like he messed up a little bit towards the end. And those were kind of bars that weren't anything too crazy. I think those should have been developed a little bit more just because I think, or I know, that Hashimoto has a lot more lyrical capabilities and skills that that should have been worked on a little bit more. Or if you were to spit lines like that, maybe work more on it being more melodic or catchy or something like that. Because those were just kind of like, like freestyle lines. You feel me? Those are lines that would be cool in like a freestyle cipher, but for a written piece, they don't hit quite as hard. But I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I think still the hardest line so far was the friends growing up to be dope fiends or whatever. I still think that's the hardest bar. That was fine though. It sounds like we're about to get a little bit of the chorus, which I'm excited for because Hashimoto usually delivers on a chorus front. Let's do it.
My zone when I'm spitting on this microphone. Why you gotta be like that? It ain't gotta be like that. Why you gotta be like that?
Okay.
It ain't gotta be like that. I remember I had to walk miles just to get some food. Still gotta keep me a smile when I'm strolling through. T-shirt, basketball shorts, and old dirty shoes. Be hot as fuck outside, it'd be like 102.
Okay. First of all, the chorus, he's going for more simplistic thing. I think that should have had a little bit more on it, but then again, I think he's just going for more of like just like a simple little song just to kind of chill through and listen to right now. But let me those first 4 lines, the 2 bars we got right there, man. What I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And it's not even gonna hit you guys the same. So I guess I am coming from a place of bias, but like I know what he's talking about. Like back in the day when we used to like be little kids and I asked my mom, "Can you like take me to go hang out at Lauren's house?" When we'd get there, we would just play basketball all day, but we didn't have no car, no rides to go there. So we had to walk to all kinds of different parks and it'd be like miles away. So we always go on like a huge walking adventure just to go hoop. And then I do remember one time we were hanging out at his house and we only had like, I think we had like $10. We had like a $10 bill that either my mom or his dad or somebody gave us for food. And so we were like, oh, let's go get something to eat. So we walked like had to be at least 6 miles or something like that just to go get a Little Caesars pizza and I think like a 2 liter of like Sprite or something. And man, I'll tell you what, we felt so dope because we were like, we just walked and bought our own food like we're adults. We were like 14. And you already know how Little Caesars pizza goes. By the time you get home, it's usually cold if you drive. But can you imagine walking, bruh? That was tough. But I remember those days where we used to have to walk everywhere to do everything. And it would be really hot some of them days. You ever get like, you be walking around outside or playing basketball and like your feet are on fire. The rest of your body's just kind of regularly hot. But the bottom of your feet are on freaking fire. Tough. Very, very tough. But I'm liking where he's going so far, bro. Keep this up. This is what I come for. But, let's see what else he got.
When I'm strolling through, T-shirt, basketball shorts, and old dirty shoes. It'd be hot as fuck outside, it'd be like 102. Sweating and dripping, but now I'm just only dripping. My cousin played my shit on TV, feeling televised. Asking me how the fuck you exercise. Told him put in work, and it's gonna take some time. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And I be fighting some demons because my people died. That's why I'm smoking that reefer. I'm getting away from life. Drunk as fuck, my head hurts. I need electrolytes. I get knocked down like every day, but I get up to fight. I'm dropping crazy lines. I'm staying up in late nights. Cause one day when I pop, I'ma reach the major heights.
Ooh, okay. We got some of what it was like back then. And bro, literally, I'm telling you, Laren used to always, his name's Laren, by the way. He used to always wear just like a t-shirt, some like basketball shorts and some dirty freaking Vans, or because that was back before we even knew about like shoe games. So I would show up in the same type of stuff. I'd wear some stupid t-shirt, always basketball shorts, always, and then always some beat up basketball shoes from like Big Five or something, bro. Heck yeah. Man, he said he's sweating and dripping, but now I'm just dripping. Facts, bro. Hashimoto done leveled up his drip game, y'all. Because we were looking rough back then. And now, like, he's been through a couple of fashion phases. I think probably one of the best ones he went through was he had, like, a bowl haircut and, like, wore some fake glasses and, like, had, like, jean jackets on and stuff. But not, like, biker jean jackets. I'm talking, like, I'm a sophisticated student who goes to Stanford graduating top of my class. And then you're like, oh, dang, he looks smart and sophisticated. Then you go up and you dab him up, and he's like, hey, what's up, bro? And he's just hecka stupid. So, not like actually stupid, but, like goofy. That's fire, though. That's fire. I like that, though, man. I'm sorry that, he's obviously he was just saying, he'd be going through some stuff. You feel me? And we all be going through stuff, man. I got to give him props, though. He's made tremendous leaps and bounds from how he used to deal with problems and traumatic experiences or, things going on in life. He deals with them very well now. He communicates a lot better. He speaks his mind and is able to actually look in the mirror and take accountability, which is really big. So I'm glad for lines like that. Honestly, like hearing this verse kind of makes me wish the first verse was all of them beginning kind of struggle bars of how life was when he was young playing basketball and whatnot and just how that life was in general. And then I wish the second verse was more of like, how he is now leaning more into like, fighting demons because his people died, I think he said, and some other stuff. So those are some tough hitting lines. I kind of wish he expanded more on a song like that. And maybe the chorus of why you gotta be like that could be flipped a little bit more to like, the beginning of when he was younger and it was like a struggle all the time. And like, but sometimes life just be like that, and kind of have it be like more of an uplifting note, like leave every verse on it. I don't know. I'm just being stupid now, but amazing so far. I'm assuming the rest of the song's probably just gonna be the instrumental, right? Hey. Tell you what though, it could be simple, it could not be too expansive, but that's gonna be stuck in my head. I'm gonna for surely be referencing that every time I see him now. Okay, yeah, so it's just gonna be the instrumental for the rest of the song. It sounds like, yeah. So, I mean, if I had to give the song a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably get like a 6. I think the first verse was a little underdeveloped, and the chorus was a little underdeveloped, but the second verse rings especially true because I remember those days, and I think it kind of shows you of what's maybe to come. Maybe he has some new music coming out soon, and I think when he plays to giving people an inside look at his life, how he's doing, how he was doing, where he came from, how he feels about certain things, I think that's when he's at his best, and I really enjoyed those moments. So for the second verse alone and the somewhat catchiness of the chorus, I give it a 6, but I think it could have been a lot better, and I don't think it'll have as much replay value as, let's say, some of his other hits. Like my favorite will always be Big Rings. And he has just, oh my god, Fly Me to the Moon as well. Like, oh bro, I'll go all day on Hushthemoto songs. So you never know. Maybe we'll see an upcoming project with him. Who knows? Maybe we'll see a song. Maybe we'll see an EP. Who knows what the future holds. I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys, again, go check out his stuff down below that I linked in the description box. And make sure you keep in tune with him on all music streaming platforms, because I have a feeling that he might be coming up with some stuff soon. After he posted something like this, I'm a little excited for what's to come. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's been nothing but love. Bye.